everyone, Brian Schmitt here, and today I'll be reviewing with you all this guy. This is Swalz PreWrek. It is what they call their ultimate pre-workout matrix, kind of the cream of the crop of their entire supplement arsenal that they sell. So, it comes in two different flavors. You got fruit punch, and then you have this one, green apple. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in depth. I'm gonna talk about its taste, its overall mixability, the effect that I got from trying it out of the last couple weeks. And then I'm gonna go in depth into all the ingredients that are inside this thing. We're gonna look at them, and I'm gonna tell you what exactly they do for you while you're working out. So, if you guys are ready, let's get to it. Alright, so let's jump in depth into this. I've been taking this product now for about 2 weeks. I actually got it as a promotional special at the last Europa Fitness Expo in Orlando a couple weeks ago. Been taking it since. I got 2 of these actually for $30, so it's definitely a steal. Just from doing my own research online, I saw most websites are selling these for about $30 to $35, maybe a little bit more, which is not bad when you compare it to that right there with that 50 full servings in this one container. Of course, this is concentrated with a small scoop, so that's why you got all those servings in one thing. So just initial reaction from this, a lot of pre-workouts, you may notice they start to fade towards the end of your routine, or after taking it for a week or so, it starts to fade away and you start going up and up in scoops. So far, I haven't had that problem at all with this. This one recommends itself to start out taking 1 scoop and don't exceed 2 scoops during a 1 workout period. For me, myself, I'm a pre-workout seasoned veteran. I've taken many in the past, as you can see behind me. But with this one itself, I don't even have to go up to the 2 full scoops yet at all. I haven't had to go that far. I'm sticking with just right now 1.5 scoops, and that's all I need to get through my workout, which my workout routine typically is maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours, just depending on which muscle groups I'm working that day. And for my routine itself, from start to finish, from my warm-up to my very last rep, with this pre-workout, I've had an awesome pump with this. I've felt like I've had an increase in strength. My focus and stability throughout the entire routine is definitely on point. So definitely some good stuff in there. I'm gonna go over the ingredients now, and you may see why I've already had this reaction to this product, and that's why I'm doing a review on this in the first place, is because I definitely think this is one of my favorite pre-workouts I've ever taken, and I've taken many. So anyways, let's go in depth. So first reaction, this has only 5 calories, and you pretty much get that from the 2 carbohydrates in here. So really, if you're counting calories, you don't really have to worry about this too much. Let's see, we also have the next main ingredient. We have chromium picolinate, which that is 120 micrograms in this container per serving. And this actually helps maintain good blood sugar levels. It helps to burn fat and also lowers cholesterol. So definitely some good stuff. And then the next 2 main categories in here, this actually is broken up into 2 different matrices, if you will, or at least that's what they call it. The first matrix is the PreWrek Pump Matrix. And let's go over these ingredients. The first main ingredient in here is beta-alanine, which many of you have heard of that before. Many pre-workouts actually have that in there. And beta-alanine, of course, actually helps to delay and offset fatigue. So as you're working out, you won't feel that burn as much or that fatigue as you're going through that set, allowing you to lift harder and lift longer. So definitely that is one of the main key ingredients in most pre-workouts, and this one is pretty good with that. And the next in the matrix, we have L-Arginine hydrochloride and L-Arginine alpha ketoglutarate. And with both of these also help pump up your muscles throughout your routine, so you definitely get a good pump with those 2 ingredients. Moving on, and then we have caffeine and hydrous, which caffeine anhydrous, this is actually a dehydrated or concentrated form of caffeine. So don't be like freaked out because caffeine has some weird name after that. That's all it means, is it's actually just a dehydrated form of caffeine. So of course you have that in there to give you energy. Very next one on here, we have theobromine. You may have heard of this before if you're a chocolate lover, because this ingredient is basically standard in a lot of chocolates, which this is known to stimulate the heart, and also it helps to dilute blood vessels. So what does diluting blood vessels actually do for you? Well, it helps get that blood flow to your muscles a lot faster to help you get those better pumps. And then the very last ingredient on here is we have Scaledium tartarusum extract. And this is basically a mood elevator and reduces anxiety. So have you ever taken a pre-workout before and you've like been on edge, been on your toes, you've had very high anxiety while taking it? Well, them throwing this ingredient into this actually helps reduce that. It gives you a lot more focus throughout your entire routine. So I definitely will take some of that when looking for a pre-workout. So definitely good stuff. That's the end of the first matrix. Now this very second matrix, we have the Swole Muscle Matrix. That's number 2. The main ingredient in this is Crea Pure. That is the patented form of creatine monohydrate. It's known as one of the best ones out there on the market right now. Very next ingredient is L-Tyrosine, and this is in many different pre-workouts, obviously, and it is also a mood elevator. Next, moving on, we have creatine, alpha aminobutyrate, and then last but not least, we have L-Histidine, which is another blood vessel dilator, which we just talked about a little bit ago. So with all that, I'm definitely very impressed with the ingredients compared to other pre-workouts I've looked at and used before. So anyways, give me a second. That's the end of the ingredients. What we're going to do now is I'm going to grab my shaker cup, mix up a small sample, and we're going to look at how it mixes, and I'm going to taste test it right here, right now. Be right back. Alright guys, so I just mixed up 1 serving of Swole Sports Nutrition's PreWrek Ultimate Pre-Workout Matrix. As you can see, the green apple does not lie. Gives off that Incredible Hulk kind of vibe. Hopefully you get those same results in the gym like I did. Anyway, so as you can see by looking here, not too much debris in there. Maybe a little bit falling to the bottom. But overall, very impressive. So, let's go ahead and taste test this guy. And also, does not disappoint. Of course, I love green apple flavored, so I would have to say this tastes like a green apple Jolly Rancher, if you will. Which, of course, green apple Jolly Ranchers are one of my favorite candies. So, I'm one of those guys that goes through the bag and picks out all the green apple ones so no one else can eat those. Anyways, so let's go ahead and rate this thing. We looked at its ingredients, its overall performance, especially on my body, what kind of pump I got, the focus I maintained, of course, taste and mixability. So anyways, let's start off with taste. Taste, obviously, like I said, I love green apple, so I'm going to rate this guy maybe a little bit higher than I normally would. But I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. Next, mixability. Saw a little bit of debris in there, not too much, but overall not bad. I would give that an 8 out of 10 for mixability. Cost effectiveness. Now remember I said I got a deal on mine. Of course, this was at a convention. However, just from what I saw online, it ranges from $30 to $35. Some websites even had it up to $40. But of course, with 50 full servings in there, it definitely helps to bring that rating up a little bit when I'm looking at this. So with 50 full servings, I'm giving this cost a 8 out of 10. Of course, you could always go cheaper. Anyways, moving on. As far as overall strength and pump that I got, during my routines, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. And for overall focus and endurance throughout my routine as well, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. So that brings the total to an 8.6 out of 10 is what I'm giving this rating. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of this, maybe hit the gym now. And let me know if you have any suggestions, comments. I'm obviously all over social media now. I'm on Facebook. Tweet me, follow me on Instagram. I have the link below right here. And yeah, so as always, got more reviews coming to you soon, more workouts coming to you soon, and nutritional tips and advice. Hit me up, guys. Catch you guys next time.